morning. Body deposited at Rims Morgue. Locals carry out protest demonstrations at Sekmaizing Thong against brutal killing of two Maitai village volunteers allegedly by Kuki militants. Videos of killings viral on social media. Forum for Naga Reconciliations and Nagaland Joint Christian Forum offered to act as third party and broker of peace in Manipur. And opposition members walk out of Parliamentary Standing Committee on Home Affairs meeting after their request to discuss Manipur situation was denied by committee chairman. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm BABINA, HAJARIMAYUM, bringing the top stories and latest news at this hour. Unidentified gunman shot dead a woman at Kwakitil Koibi, Mamang Laikai in Imphal West District this morning. According to Impact News sources, the incident took place at around 8:30 a.m. Identity of the deceased is yet to be ascertained. As soon as getting information about the incident, top police officers of Imphal West District and forensic science team arrived at the scene and examined the body. During inquest, the forensic science team recovered some paper documents from the dead woman, which were immediately seized by the police. Police registered a case and deposited the body of the unidentified woman at Rims Morgue. Locals stay sit-in at Sekmaizing Thong today against the brutal killing of two Maitai village volunteers allegedly by Kuki militants. The deceased volunteers of Laikinthabi village under Sekmai police stations are 26-year-old Irengbam Chinghenganba, son of Irengbam Dhana, and 33-year-old Sagosem Ganleiba, son of S. Ibocho. They hail from Sekmaizing Khunau in Kakching district. Late Sagosem is survived by his wife and two little children. JSC against the killing of Sagosem Ganleiba Maitai and Irengbam Chinghenganba Maitai of Sekmaizing Khunau by Kuki militants has been formed. Taking part in the protest, JSC member Kiran said death of the two village volunteers came to light after one Facebook account user Lewis Hemam uploaded videos showing brutal killing of Chinghenganba and Ganleiba by Kuki militants on July 5 evening. Kiran said the two individuals went to safeguard Laikinthabi village at around 2 p.m. on July 4 and they were in touch with their families till around 4:30 p.m. on the same day. Kiran urged the centre and state governments to take concrete steps to bring in amicable solutions to the prevailing violence. JSC and family members claimed the body of 27-year-old Abuzam Ronaldo from Hairok Part 3 Kabul Laikai Jenims mortuary today. It may be recalled that Abuzam Ronaldo succumbed to critical bullet wound on his head in firing by security forces who were trying to control the irate mob from storming the campus of 3rd IRB Battalion at Khangabok in Thawbal district on July 4. Speaking to media, JSC co-convener El Sintha said that the JSC representatives met with Chief Minister N. Birain yesterday, during which the JSC demanded service terminations of the accused IRB soldier who allegedly shot Ronaldo within 24 hours and to stop ongoing atrocities of Kuki narco-terrorists in peripheral areas within 3 days. He said the JSC decided to take Ronaldo's body upon getting positive response to their demand from the Chief Minister. Sintha warned of launching intense agitations if their demands were not fulfilled. He also condemned some media reports and CSOs for stating that the firing incident occurred as mob tried to loot weapons from the IRB battalion campus. He said people went there as they wanted access to arms and ammunition to protect themselves from the atrocities of Kuki narco militants. He urged people not to spread such misleading news which could malign the people of Hairok.
Hairok ki miyam na so akhoi gi mang da hojik taraga leiri base koi narco terrorist singna akoi da yamna chawne attack chathara kanda akoi gi maitai micham myam ama hatpa yum mai thaba lan thum myam ama mangal kan koi kharai khangdana channel libase masia na thengna bu mathau dai abdu khanja badagi koi akoi masen onsina bagi film da lakpanina masi koi wakhan kidang hantha jara kanda toi gi mena soi gre to bu sakana so akoi da thajaba amadi piri masi khalla kan koi ngasi sia sibal loba lakchabani.
Home Department orders magisterial inquiry in the killing of Abuzam Ronaldo from Hairok Part 3, Kabul Laikai, and appoints District Magistrate Taubal S. Subas IAS as inquiry authority. Combined teams of Patsoi Police Imphal West Commando 4x4 GR, 170 by C BSF Battalion and 33 Assam Rifles 9 Sector dismantled 20 illegal bunkers constructed at Moidangpo Kunau and Moidangpo Kunzao this morning. The bunkers were destroyed in the presence of Duty Magistrate Imphal West and Sanato. Local volunteers and women leaders of the respective villages extended full cooperations in destroying the bunkers. Koirengai Wangma Village Development Committee hands over 10 rescued people from Kom community to representatives of Kom Union, Manipur. The 10 people, including 2 women, were rescued from cross-firing between Kuki militants and Meitei volunteers at Khongnang Pokpi village in Lamsang constituency yesterday afternoon. Koirengai Wangma Village Development Committee, a conglomerate of 12 local clubs from Koirengai to Awang Lekinthabi, demands Union Home Minister Amit Shah to resign on moral grounds for failing to keep his promise of maintaining law and order in the hills. The committee members, led by their president, Fizam Priyokumar, rescued the 10 Kom people and kept them safely at Awang Lekinthabi Community Hall before handing them over to the union today in the presence of members of the Federations of Civil Societies and Khongnang Pokpi Village Chief S. Manesek Kom. Speaking on the occasion, Fizam Priyokumar opined that removal of bunkers could facilitate attacks on civilians by Kuki militants in sensitive areas. He said peace can be restored in Manipur only after driving out immigrant Kuki militants and abrogation of the suspension of operation agreement with Kuki militants. Priyokumar maintained that the Meitei community is a peace-loving community, but the ongoing violence is an attempt by Meitei people to defend themselves from attacks by Kuki militants.
Home Minister di hojik taseng haida madi moral ground madi design to yare ne lowe maram di ma haido ki waju ngakte maram di manan han haigi ba potuni singi man control tawni haire singi control tawni haibadu chumnagi misam amna haibante ba India ki home pari ba misak amana hariba wado ngang chatpa ngamdre mana ngang ki matung dagi ngasi bauda nomit khudingi kurai matik chana pai ba dum ko ki dum laba militants na terrorist sina ngasi atak kum letana ngasi bakta koi attack tawri ba si thingba ngamdri ba se mana ngang haigi ba wado ngaktre na lawjeningi
lairiba Manipur ki apikba masa masa koi ki Kom Tarau Purum gagan lairiba aimol kan lairiba apikba masa sing sida Kuki na khutong chabal lauraga koi Manipur thugaina bo honam da koi khutong chabal lauraga masida attack taruk patar gidi Federation of Civil Society Organization na Manipur miyam ga polakanda adudagi henba sathiba koi ki Kuki gi mathakta koi laman singne natraka koi landani haibase masi Federation of Civil Society Organization mai ke degi thamjabagaloina na Kuki singna lan chumna hobiu lan attack tawbiu tawhumsana aduga apikpa khunda otna naidna tawdna Manipur gi miyam da wan base masidi khudakta lepkade masi Amit Shah na ju lephan gadamne Manipur government is masiki instruction pirakanda hoigi akan mamawong da masi instruction pirakanda punishment pibiwa.
Taking part in the press meet, Kom Union Manipur advisor Boyes Kom expressed gratitude to locals of Awang Lekinthabi for rescuing the 10 villages of Khongnang Pokpi Kom village. He appealed to both conflicting communities in the state to stop building any bunkers near Kom village. He also urged the people of Kom community to stay neutral in the ongoing violence.
Ekoi kumba pikraba phurup jagada bunker kumba jagasda leiramba amsung sembiramba sabigunu haibase masida koi peace loving adumba phurup community sina koi appeal tawjari ekoi kanam particular panmangomde in the largest community singda koi haijari Kom community singda individual kumba kana gumbana conflicts de yawn batagde masa masa gi daita amsung village authority na madu daita pugadabani sumbagi conflicts da yawbi da ngai gi damakte su madu mingchat thinai damakte su Kom praja singda Kom union appeal tawri Kom haina ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯏꯟꯇꯤꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯇꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯖꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯄꯤꯛꯔꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞ ꯀꯝꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯕꯅꯤ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯣꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯖꯥꯇꯤꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯨꯀꯤ ꯅꯥꯒꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯠꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤ ꯀꯣꯝ ꯉꯛꯇꯅꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯇꯤꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯇꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯉꯝꯖꯗꯕ ꯂꯩꯖꯗꯕ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯀꯟꯕꯤꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯂꯥꯔꯖꯔ ꯀꯝꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯤꯅꯥꯎ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯅꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯕ ꯗꯥꯏꯇ ꯂꯩꯕꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯕꯤꯌꯨ
ꯁ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯂꯩꯒꯤꯟꯗꯕꯤ ꯇꯤꯡꯒ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯀꯣꯏꯔꯤꯡꯒꯩꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯋꯥꯡꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯨꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯤꯗꯦꯟ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤ ꯆꯥꯟꯅ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯔꯝꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯕꯨ ꯀꯟꯕꯤꯔꯝꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯕꯨ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯏꯕꯦꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯅꯤꯁꯥꯕꯟ ꯃꯩꯔꯥ ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯪꯁꯊꯥꯟ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯔꯒꯅꯥꯏꯖꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯆꯔꯤ.
Press release from Chothe Lim Abom Manipur clam clarifies that Aimol, Anal, Chothe, Chiru and Kom communities have not taken sides in ongoing clash between two communities in the state and condemns the social media post which claims otherwise. As unrest continues to affect the state for over 2 months, Forum for Naga Reconciliations and Nagaland Joint Christian Forum offers to act as third party and broker of peace in Manipur. A team of church leaders from Nagaland arrived today at Imphal and held a joint prayer meeting at Manipur Press Club extending friendship and solidarity to bring peace in Manipur. The prayer meet was held as a part of the ongoing initiative for restoration of peace under Interfaith Forum for Peace and Harmony, Manipur. Speaking on the occasion, convener of Forum for Naga Reconciliations, Reverend Dr. Wati Ayer, said concerned citizens in Nagaland are deeply saddened over the current situations in neighboring state, Manipur. Hence, a team of church leaders have come to Imphal to show their solidarity and friendship offer with people of Manipur with an aim to bring peace and normalcy in the state. He added people in various parts of Nagaland have been holding prayers for peace in Manipur. Dr. Wati Ayer said, Forum for Naga Reconciliations and Nagaland Joint Christian Forum welcome both the conflicting communities for holding a peace dialogue at Kohima in Nagaland, which is a neutral venue.
We don't want to put our finger and say this is the problem. It's a complex problem, it's a difficult problem, and even in the midst of this, I believe that we can find a solution. We can be catalysts for change, and this should begin without delay. We are here to work together with the people of Manipur. Anyone from the state of Nagaland or people belonging to the Naga community, we want to work together with you. If a group of people can come together, like-minded people, and begin and start talking from both the parties, and if that is in your immediate thinking, a neutral place can be, we welcome you. The Naga people welcome you to Kohima. We will give you a neutral place where you can spend even weeks together and talk. And you know, once this starts talk, it will make an impact.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on opposition members walking out of Parliamentary Standing Committee on Home Affairs after their request to discuss situations in Manipur was denied. So keep watching Impact News.
Matam amada cancer gumba aruba laina layengba achauba singnaba amani. Infrastructure matik changna leiramde. Trevi Hospital Langol Laimanai Manipur gi ahanba cancer super specialist, GM medical oncologist amasung Manipur gi ahanba surgical oncology degree holder leiraba loinana anoba facility kaya pibata natana AB PMJAY amadi CMHTM panel tauraba hospital ni. Adongi haksel gidamak Trevi Hospital na lepli.
Sara Tutorials. Admission open for first year professional MBBS anatomy, biochemistry and physiology. Courses available: crash course for students joining first year MBBS in foreign universities and Indian medical colleges. Regular course for students already admitted in medical colleges. Classes will be taken by renowned experienced professors and faculties with over 30 to 40 years teaching experience. Classes starting from 2nd week of July 2023. For further details, please contact Gaira Medical Center, Rims Road, phone number 700-5575-482.
Pointrex Institute of IT ki anoba batch ki admission form thazare class 10 12 amadi college student singi oiba computer course singi akupa marol gi damag makhada piriba contact detail asida pau fawirau contact number 825-992-3603 Pointrex branch Thangaiban near DM College, Singjamay near Manipur College, Kongba Bazaar.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. 3 opposition MLAs who are members of the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Home Affairs walked out of a meeting today after their request to discuss the situations in Manipur was denied by the committee's chairman. According to media sources, the meeting was scheduled to discuss prison reforms in Tamil Nadu, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. The Trinamool Congress TMC's Derek O'Brien and Congress MLAs Digvijaya Singh and Pradip Bhattacharya jointly submitted a letter to committee chairman Brizlal, a Rajya Sabha MP and a former IPS officer. They said it is their moral and constitutional responsibility to discuss Manipur situation with utmost urgency and the required sincerity. The letter also said that some MPs had already written to the chairman last month requesting an urgent meeting of the committee to discuss Manipur, but the demand was not accepted. However, the chairman had informed them individually that urgent meetings on the Manipur situations were not possible due to the 3 scheduled meetings on prison reforms in July. The Supreme Court on Thursday refused to entertain a petition challenging the ongoing internet ban imposed in Manipur since May 3 in response to reported incidents of violence in the state. The bench comprising CJI D.Y. Chandrachud, Justice P.S. Narasimha and Justice Manoj Misra remarked that the High Court of Manipur was already seized of the matter and thus the Supreme Court could not entertain the petitions. The petition was filed by Chongtham Bigta, a lawyer in the Manipur High Court, and Mayengbam James, a businessman. Members and volunteers of women welfare organization WWOK Tupi Chaukat Touring Loop staged protest demonstrations under the banner of Kokomi at Thamnapokpi Market Shed and Sunusify Market Shed in Bisnupur district today, demanding abrogation of Sioux Pact with Kuki militants. Lieutenant General Pradip Chandran Nair, Director General Assam Rifles, called Governor Anushriya Uike at Raj Bhavan in Imphal today and briefed her about security measures taken by the Assam Rifles to control violence in Manipur. The Lieutenant General apprised about the deployment of Assam Rifles in the vulnerable areas of Bod Valley and Hills districts of Manipur, particularly in the ethnic clash-affected areas. The Governor informed him about the appeal she made to the people of Manipur, especially to the women folk, to extend their fullest cooperation to security personnel while discharging their responsibilities to restore peace and normalcy in the state. She also discussed with him the common program of actions already taken or proposed to be taken to bring peace. Lieutenant General Retired K. Himalay, along with Colonel Retired T. Robindro, Colonel Retired T. Hemu and Colonel Retired N. Nabakishore also called on the Governor and apprised her of the present prevailing situations. The team handed over a check of 2,50,000 rupees to the Governor for those ex-servicemen who died and lost their houses and properties in the ethnic clash. Manipur International Youth Centre MIYC has approached Manipur Governor Anushriya Uike to initiate technical or analytical measures to end conflict between Meitei and Kuki communities. MC Meitei and N. Karan of MIYC met with the Governor and informed her that MIYC will release live videos on prevailing situations at foothills and peripheral areas captured by IR tethered drones under VSAT. Volunteers of Human Rights Defender and Human Rights Council provided essential items to people of Salungpham Mamang Laikai, which is one of the worst affected villages by the prevailing violence that erupted on May 3. Being neglected by government, the village, which is inhabited by around 15,000 people, reportedly approached Human Rights Defender for help. 5-member team of Human Rights Defender led by the President Joy Chingakam and Joint Secretary Kenny Kwarakam handed over the relief items to the villagers. People of Meitei and Meitei Pangal communities in Chirai, Ward number 13 of Mayang Imphal constituency have donated edible items and essential commodities to various relief camps located at remote and less familiar locations. Chirai Union Club, Sporting Club of Chirai and Apunba Mairapaibi Chirai provided relief materials to relief camps at Kakching Wairi, Sugnu and Wangu. The Kabui community in Kaisamthong Kabui Khul also provided essential items to relief camps which are open at Samasakhi Girls High School, Moirangkom and Kaibi. MS Nongin Remedies Imphal has donated 50,000 rupees to Ras Medicity for providing free treatment to casualties of ongoing violence. Hospital authorities expressed gratitude for the assistance. Sky Hospital Imphal has achieved another milestone by successfully performing multi-vessel coronary stenting procedure for its first time and save a critical heart attack patients. Chief Cardiologist of Sky Hospital, Dr. L. Shamkisore, urges people not to delay in getting treatment for any heart-related ailments and if they are experiencing any warning signs of heart attack. In the weather report, Indian Meteorological Department Regional Meteorological Center Guwahati predicts medium to heavy rainfalls in most areas of both hills and valley in the next 2 to 3 days. Today, Tamenglong, Senapati, Imphal East, Ukhrul and Jiribam districts are expected to receive rain accompanied with thunder. Rain is expected today and tomorrow in most places of Ukhrul, Jiribam, Chandel and Churachandpur, Tamenglong, Senapati, Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Imphal East, Kamjong, Nonne, Tengnopal and Fairjol district and in some places of Bishnupur, Thoubal and Kakching district. As per a report from ICAR Agro-Meteorological Unit Lamphel-Pat, Manipur received a total of 13.5 millimeters rainfall in the past 24 hours. Manipur also recorded a maximum temperature of 30.6 degrees centigrade and a minimum temperature of 22.5 degrees centigrade today. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Unidentified gunmen shot dead a woman at Kwakakil Mayai Koibi Mamang Laikai in Imphal West District this morning. Body deposited at Rims Morgue. Locals carry out protest demonstrations at Sekmaizin Pong against brutal killing of 2 Maitai village volunteers allegedly by Kuki militants. Videos of killing viral on social media. Forum for Naga Reconciliations and Nagaland Joint Christian Forum offered to act as third party and broker of peace in Manipur. And opposition members walk out of Parliamentary Standing Committee on Home Affairs meeting after the request to discuss Manipur situation was denied by committee chairman. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. So have a great evening and stay safe.
Ikai khumna javaga loinana tawbimal khangba phongdokchari.